Yeah, so this what it is. This what I'm saying. You think so? The '70s to me is a bit dry now. When I say dry, because it's like we already know you got some of the homies out of Motown with a Detroit, aka Detroit. You know what I mean? Niggas down there in B more, aka Be More Careful. You know what I'm saying? You know, which is Baltimore, aka Baltimore. All over with it. DC area, almost the whole Eastern Seaboard, definitely for sure. Big up to Cali though, but the whole Eastern Sea, VA, but most, New York, we already know. So many people, New York Freddie, which is Freddie Myers, his team. They called him one time the Santa Claus, like Santa, gave out presents or something like they was giving out money. Tons of money though. You know what I mean? But long story short, then you got Nicky Barnes, about him and his whole team, the seven committee or whatever. I'm not gonna really get in deep to that, but which surpassed New Jack City, the seven, the combats. So the seven heads, the chapter in Queens. We all know that's the person that came up before Fat Cat, the person that supposedly put Fat Cat on. All the different chapters, niggas in Brooklyn. Hence, Frank Matthews was the biggest, you know. But you gotta study these things. You gotta really study. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, you got these, these guys. But Nikki, man, I mean, sure he had the chicks with the boobs out. I don't know if that was a thing, or I don't know if he literally started it and then that went worldwide circuit, or someone really else started it. He got credit. See what I'm saying? I don't know. I just know a few people did have that going. It was like, so the chicks just couldn't steal the drugs. They could see him, titties out. You can't stash it in there. And I don't know if they had no kitty down there. I don't know if they had no panties. Like, I don't know if they were straight naked. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. So they couldn't steal it. But I definitely know the boobs was out. So it ain't like they could stash it there. As far as the nine, I don't know, but I think niggas probably would have searched them, whatever. I don't know. I don't know if they was complete naked now when I think about it. But the whole thing is we know Nick and his, entourage and his guys, his goonies, his mod squad, whatever. They was on that type of time. But my thing is like, but the '70s to me is just like wishy. I don't want to say wishy. It's just like, bro, what else to know? Like, we done seen everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Detroit niggas, they get Detroit niggas. NY, we know that. Some people don't know the St. Louis of it. I mean, it's all over. We know about this. But I want to talk the 1920 circuit because a lot of things people don't know. They just say Al Capone, Al Capone. They don't mention people like George E. Remus out of Ohio, whatever. Or a whole lot of people, Sullivan and them dudes, what's that in San Francisco, or could have been Oregon. Could have been literally Oregon. I think Seattle, Washington, pardon. In the state of Washington. Pardon me. See, gotta brush up sometimes. But all right, that's the 20 circuit, which is BIG, which is big. You know what I'm saying? Which is real big. But my thing is, I'm talking about, let's do the 1900 circuit. A lot of people don't know about that circuit. A lot of people don't know, like, it was a lot of, and all over cities, I think, was official, but no place. And I honestly think anyone can agree if they know the history. No place was like New York in the turn of the century. It was different in New York. I had a different feel, touch, aura. The lingo, the boppity was different in New York, which encouraged other places from here in New York. You think? So my thing is, let's talk more of that, 1900 circuit. He talked to Dopey Benny. This is the brother from A Few Good Bad Men. Talk that the Monk Eastman gang and the Five Pointers. I don't know if he mentioned all the members in there though, but it's a whole lot of too many members. You know what I mean? Because you could talk Paul Cal, right? Paul Kelly, but then you could talk Jim Biff Ellison. See, people don't talk about him, who later took over, I believe. You could also mention Humpty Jackson. You see, it's a lot of other members people don't know that was leading members. You know what I mean? You got to read. You also had people like, of course, Johnny Torrio, who later came. We already know what happened with Johnny Torrio. His connect with Frankie Wally, better known as Frankie Yale, who had the Harvard Inn, couple of funeral homes and stuff like that. But we could talk these things, you know what I mean? You gotta really study these things, you know? But let's talk even there's a lot of people, man. Let's go in. Wanna go? Let's go in, champ. Let's go.